I am whatever you see in me. My dad, he wasn't really in the picture. He left when I was 8 years old. And yeah, they had their own complications. From there, when he was in my life, things were fun for the most part. I was happy to have both parents. That dynamic, that duality, I think was really healthy. But that was kind of short-lived. Damn, I spent a lot of time reflecting on a lot of these things, but I guess I didn't let myself feel the weight of the questions yet. So this is kind of like, when my dad was in my life and my mom, I was going back and forth between households, back and forth. I seen a lot of abuse from my dad being in that household. Love him, but there's some things where you probably don't realize how much certain things affect the child you're raising. My mom, she was working hard, always constantly working to try and make sure that me and my brother were happy and and safe, and were provided for and taken care of. She did the best she could. I guess sometimes I felt like there was never enough time when someone's working so hard. They're working on survival mode, trying to make sure life is best that it can be for your kids. So yeah, she did a great job. She's an amazing person. My dad's a unique person. He's a very unique person, but it's my dad. I grew up creative.
If the person was inside of it and a narcissistic pessimist, I'm outside my head again. I'm going and knocking let it in. Son of real, wearing St. Louis, you need to send to me, but I'm gonna need you, son of foes, a groupie, and my main squeeze.
I dealt with a lot of bullying growing up, and it was very much a place where I was stuck in the middle of feeling like I wasn't good enough or not enough. And that's, I think, being like already a natural creative with dancing and graphic design and all the talents I was into with poetry and things like that and music. I just always felt like expression was the outlet for me.
My narcissistic testament is failed to resurrect the dead. I'm going and now to let it in. Fear God, why you rockin' fear God? You fear me. You ain't no creative, you just basic. You just on the fields. Once I spot that pussy, someone better pull me off.
No matter how much terror I seen, the fear I felt with my father and the love that I felt I wasn't good enough for the relationship to myself, because the world around me and peers at school would always make me feel like I wasn't good enough, like I wasn't smart enough, like I wasn't cool enough or anything like that. So growing up, it made me eventually develop my patterns of emotion to keep from swaying into more trouble. So emotional outlet was my balance, was my safety, was my purpose.
I was out the frame so you could let go. Wish I could hold on to your love when I felt low. I know I'll never be the one for you. this motherfucking stage.
But I mean, damn, bro, people really were fucking cruel as fuck, man. People can really be cruel. Like, it was bad enough that growing up, like, I felt like my dad, I felt like, you know, he wasn't there, so I was always just chasing this outlet, chasing this feeling of like this feeling of like, are you, like, why am I not enough? You know, and as a kid, like, that fucks with you because you don't know why. You know, I just remember Granddaddy's gonna go away for a little bit. That's all I remember. Daddy's gonna go away for a little bit, and then he left. And every day, that little bit, you know, if you tell somebody who's innocent, what is forever mean to the innocent? What does forever mean to the innocent? Because you're sitting there and every day you're just wondering, coming back. He's coming back soon. He's gonna be there soon. No, he's coming back. It's only 1 week. it's only 2 months. It's only 2 years. It's only 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. You just become so used to, like, what is the reason? Where could he be? I don't know. It just made me feel like I wasn't good enough. So expression became my outlet. And when I went to school, people would make me feel like I wasn't enough either. And then the people that I fell for were people who were distant from me, or abusive, or manipulative, or unavailable. And then I started to crave that. When the tables turned and I kind of became, you know, better than my vengeance, better than my hate, my internal conflicts, I ended up becoming the monster that I feared in other people. Thought, well, if I get hurt, everybody's always making me feel like I'm not good enough. I'm a fuck up, I'm an asshole, I'm a piece of shit. I'll just be a piece of shit, I'll just be an asshole, I'll just be whatever you say I am.
Your voicemail is late, and you're late, and I hate you.
Say she hate me, but she suck me up. She better fucking pull me on.
That was my childhood, though, to some degree. But eventually, my friends became my foundation.